Hey,
What up, Guzzo?
what's happening?
You got it.
For sure. We back for another round of the Family Blood.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
There we go. It's official now.
right. We all in.
From our house to yours, open your doors. Family bloodline, one time for the one time.
Make
One
us kick
time
the
for the one
goddamn
time.
door
Hey,
down.
did the intro come on?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, I missed
yeah.
it.
the new
Yep.
intro.
Oh, yeah, it was dope.
It was super
I
dope.
missed it.
You did.
What up, Guzzo?
You did. You want me to run it back for you?
No, it's all right. It's
Oh,
cool.
okay. All right.
It was dope, though. One time for the one time, G. Run it back.
Run it back.
Run
Hey,
it
we
back.
can
One time
back
for the
one
one
time for the
time.
one time. Here we go.
One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
Killed that intro this week.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I killed that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
man.
Woo. Hey, one time for the one time.
It was dope.
And then I'll give myself a round of applause.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, that intro was dope. I got it. Like I had fun making that motherfucker. It was tough. Super tough.
It reminded me of an In Living Color intro.
Hey, yeah.
We just missing the fly girls, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Next week.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all week been? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How y'all week been?
Do we get to that later? Or
Mm-mm.
We
yeah,
Are
already
we
we
good?
can,
we
all
We
right.
good?
already
All right,
Let's
cause
introduce
started off.
ourselves first.
Yeah,
all right.
actually, that's right, Wanda. Go ahead. It's on you, Wan.
Of course, it's me, your girl Wanda. Got a special guest tonight.
Come on, special guest. Introduce yourself for us.
My name is Xavier. I'm from Houston, Texas, visiting St. Louis, celebrate my graduation from college.
All
That's
right.
what's up.
Just for
That's
that,
what's up.
you get your first
Hey,
rounds
round of applause. Right. Yeah,
of
that's
applause for
what we
sure.
do over here.
Absolutely. Thank you for hopping on with us.
Situation.
Appreciate your family.
Appreciate it. Happy to be here.
We appreciate you. Who else we
Hey,
got?
Eddie. Eddie on.
What up, Eddie? It's your boy Dirk, you know what I'm saying? One time I got a couple guests, you know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna come on later on, you know what I'm saying? When we
Uh,
get talking about sports and everything. But yeah,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Say in the comments. He get on sometimes.
yeah. And of course, it's your boy Jay Glass, the movement, tired as a motherfucker today.
Oh.
I'm egregiously tired. I had to use that word. I've been
What
waiting
up, Bill?
all day.
Hey, Bill.
Bill, you
Tired. So, yeah, so like the intro said today, today's topics we're gonna be talking about, of course, the NBA playoffs. We're on round 4, I believe, and then we're gonna jump into the controversial topic, a subject, which is Morant, and then we're gonna move over into because of that specific topic, we're gonna move over into leaving the hood mentality. Trying to figure out why so many of us are stuck in that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
So go ahead, Dirk. What you got? Let's go ahead and talk about the weeks. We there now.
wait a minute, before we get into sports, or
Oh,
well, I thought we
hold up.
going y'all had them faces when we talked about the week. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like
No, I'm
it's
good.
a
it's
I'm
good
breather.
I'm
Like
good.
already.
like that's what got y'all elfed up or something. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, do we
No.
need to bring this back later? But yeah, I'll be ready next week. Cause
Okay,
I like,
Maya.
don't worry about that.
You
Worry about
Maya.
your kids.
Hey, Maya.
Glad you hopped on with us.
AKA Trunk in the building.
Yes. I'm silly as hell. That's why. But
Yeah.
then we can go ahead and talk about the weeks. We can talk about the weeks. Juan, you want to start it off? You can kick it off.
My week was cool. just been getting my students ready for graduation, which was today. So congratulations to all of the dental graduates at ATSU.
Facts.
Y'all were great. It was a pleasure having y'all the past 2 years. But good luck in your future and congratulations again. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now the week was cool except for Wednesday. I had volleyball and I was drinking a little bit and I was kind of feeling myself
Oh,
and went for a ball and ended up falling. So my knee was messed up yesterday. Like it was swollen and it was like making a popping sign.
oh, welcome, welcome,
But the
welcome.
crazy thing is it didn't hurt when I did it. It didn't hurt afterwards. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, that
Okay,
pain hit.
That's when it comes. You know what I'm
right.
saying? We ain't spring chickens no more. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
like,
But
bro,
hey,
It's starting to get a
you
little longer
bounce back though, so I'm glad to see you bounce
yeah, no,
back.
I'm good
for
today.
sure.
I was limping
Yeah.
yesterday though. I was limping bad, like real bad.
Mm,
It wasn't even a cute, cool limp. It was bad.
that sucks. No, it's not that we got sound issues. It, people hype in the background a little bit. There's a lot of hypeness
How was
going
your
on
week?
over third crib. They got it going down.
My bad. It's we finna get that together now. I forgot we had the game on,
Yeah,
and we feel like yeah, that was just mute that one, the blue one on the side, color coded remote, so we don't lose it. That sound a little better. Hope
damn.
so.
Eddie silly. Eddie silly for this one. He said you had that. It's gonna rain today. Pain in your body.
Yeah, it was something like that because I was limping hard.
I was
Wow.
trying
How was your week?
Dirt, you muted
My week was
yourself.
pretty good. My week was pretty chill.
talking to the kids, man. Like you say, there's a lot of activity going on over here. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm,
bath time. You know what I'm saying? Daddy trying to chill with the fellas and watch this game. You know, it's a lot of activity going on.
for sure.
Oh, look, it's the prodigal son, Manny.
Manny
But
New
uh,
terms.
but yeah, man. Is it on me about the week?
We was asking the ex.
MANNY.
I
Okay,
pretty
go ahead.
Didn't you
Ah,
just
graduate
been
this week?
working. I graduated last week.
Last week, okay.
I
Okay.
okay.
graduated Friday,
Hey, well,
so
you get another one of these for that.
I appreciate
Straight
it.
up. Congrats. Congrats
Thank
on that.
you. But yeah, I
Absolute.
graduated Friday. Been celebrating for the weekend pretty much. Monday just started working. I still got a job with the school, so I just been trying to finish that off, and then just been traveling here, and then just celebrating. Went to the Cardinals game last night.
Come on, Cardinals.
Crazy
Huh?
game. Crazy game.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hey,
Four
hey.
runs in a row.
Was it your first game?
Oh no, I've been going since I was little. I've,
Okay,
I've,
okay, okay.
I've been coming back and forth here. My mom's from St. Louis.
But that game last night.
Crazy, crazy.
I didn't even get to. I didn't even get to watch it.
4 home runs in a row. Four.
Wow. 7 home runs in one game, huh?
Expectations.
Yeah, they had a guys' night last night.
Okay.
Hey, come back more. Because we've
Right.
been in the slump. Hey, come
Because
back and hey, visit more games because we've been in the slump. Hey, appreciate. But go ahead. I apologize.
You good?
But no, went to the Cardinals game last night, and then I just been chilling around today, pretty much.
Yeah.
So not much going on.
that's what's up. Thank you for joining. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
joining.
thank you
Drew,
for
how
having.
about you? How about you? How was your week so far, cuz?
Oh man, week been good. You know what I'm saying? But today got me effed up, and
Oh,
we'll revisit that. I thought we was all on that. I seen y'all face, and I thought we was all on that. But anyway, yeah, the week been solid. Week been solid. You know what I'm saying? I thought my neighbors were trying to show me help by cutting their grass. You know what I'm saying?
oh Lord, we back on that again.
But cause I'm a good citizen in the community now. You know what I'm saying? So I just do my part. You know what I'm saying? So,
Lord have mercy.
but my grass good. You know what I'm saying? But solid week, solid week. I can't say no more. I can't speak less about the week. Tomorrow the kids go out. they got invited to yet another birthday party. We done went to birthday parties, man, for the last like 2 months. It's been a birthday
Mm,
party. So we going to watch Mario again at the movie theater. The parents rented out. I want to ask y'all this question. So the parents say, "Don't bring a gift." She said, "Please don't bring a gift
To what?
okay. The
to
birthday
the
party.
child birthday party."
Okay,
I
we
got
got
That's
you
kind of
there.
weird, but okay, go ahead.
I got the twins, so we're accustomed to bringing gifts to,
Gifts, right?
you know what I'm saying? Like, so whoever that child is gonna get two gifts, you know what I'm saying, from Titus and Tobias. So,
Right.
and the parents say, please don't bring a gift. What do you do in that situation? Is that a
Do
bad
they have
do?
another option? Do they have a charity that they want y'all to donate to? Do they?
The, you know what I'm saying? I don't think none of that was brought up in the emails or nothing, but it's still like,
Look,
I say don't do it. So
so
that's what I was asking y'all.
I mean, you
Do
do
we?
gotta. I
on the
mean, the
same
parents said
brand.
Do
don't
we?
bring a gift,
Hey,
so I wouldn't bring
look, I ain't finna disrespect nobody who telling me to save money.
a
Threaten
Correct,
me with
correct, correct,
damn it.
correct. But we got extra gifts upstairs. We got gifts already stored away for like events for like this. You know what I'm saying? Because
gift.
Yeah.
our kids were super spoiled. My wife, you know what I'm saying, brought that to my attention because I was like, man, let them open up everything. She was like, why? They can say they can have this for different times throughout the year and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me something different. And so we got extra gifts that we can give. It was like, why not send them gifts? But that's why I wanted to bring it out to the bloodliners and ask their opinion on
Yeah, if they ask you not to bring one, I wouldn't bring one.
Yeah, that's
it.
an
Okay.
easy. That's an easy one. I ain't gotta buy
Yes.
no $25, $30 gift. That's a bottle of Jameson.
I mean,
Shit.
but I'm just saying, like I was speaking on, we already got extra gifts, so it's like
Well then that's an
Well,
even
save it
extra
for
bottle
another
of
rainy
Jameson.
day.
say
Right.
for a rainy day. Okay, I got y'all. Hey, I just want to ask y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Don't bring nothing. All right, cool.
So
Right.
this is what I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna do though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm that guy. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna I'm gonna put the gifts in the car. If I see any other kids giving out gifts tomorrow,
Facts. Right.
we gonna run back to the car and get them gifts. You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna play. Because that, hey, you ain't gonna win of mine. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh
they
my
solidify.
God.
They trying to be good citizens in the community, just like they, you know what I'm saying, just like daddy. So
One time for the
we
one
Lord
gonna
have
time.
do that.
mercy.
I'm with
That's
it.
how we. That's how we gonna play that
Well, just
situation.
because somebody else break the rules, don't mean you gotta break the rules too.
So I ain't gonna break the rules until. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Never mind. I get what you're saying.
Hey, I'm gonna speak on that in a second, Manny. Right on.
Look,
Right
I
after you.
know, Eddie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Eddie. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie telling you to follow directions. So
All right.
hell, did I say anything about my week yet?
Nope, nope. It's
You
on you.
did. You
I
said
had
you
to.
was working.
Yeah, I put the polls out there and
All
everything. I
right.
don't know if you do speak.
I'm looking at text messages from soldiers as I'm doing this because I'm working. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, my week has been hectic and hellacious, but positive, and it's positive in the sense that uh, this is my last hurrah. That's it. I ain't got
Let's
no more
go.
weekends. I'm finna be working with this unit for battle assemblies, anything of that nature. I'm done. And I keep reminding them. I remind somebody every hour. Nope, this is my last rodeo with y'all. I ain't got no more battle assemblies. I ain't got no more drills. I ain't coming back. I'm out of this motherfucker in July. So,
No.
but just had a lot going on. Honestly, been focused on pushing our brand. Shout out to Manny for helping with the prints and the press. So we got our merch coming up. I'm gonna plug us shamelessly real quick. We got our merch coming up. We're gonna get a store going, but we got t-shirts that we can push out, and we will get information up to a pre-order. Family Bloodline t-shirts. I'll get the prices out there just to give y'all a heads up. T-shirts are gonna be extra large and under $25. Double XL and above, 30. Sweatshirts are going to be $55, $60, depending on the size and the print. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's been
I,
productive.
I
It's
sure got my press, so we can start pressing it out here. That's what's in on the table right there, John. Yeah, we gonna start pressing. So me and Wanda have ours soon. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So we
because
be able to advertise her as well.
Wanderella been wanting these shirts to get knocked out. So we got them. We got them. And we got an assortment of colors. We got purple, black. I haven't done the red yet, but I'm gonna do a red. Of course, yellow, gray, green, blue, and white. That's where we at so far. So once we
Shut down my.
everything knocked out, y'all will be able to order your t-shirts.
Yeah, you gonna get to
Also,
work, get to
Freeze
running.
slides.
click
Freezing.
all the time because my internet out here absolutely sucks. It absolutely sucks. So I always got to remember what point I actually drop at and then come back in. So it's almost like no skip.
Funny. It's
Right.
so funny.
So we've launched our new website. It's ready to go.
We did launch our new website.
TheFamilyBloodline.com. Same
It's
domain,
amazing.
new page. It's that work. Get on there, holler at us, like and subscribe. Hit us up on YouTube, all that. We official tissue. We pushing. We building in this place, and that's what we're doing. That's where we're going. So that's my plug. We also got some co-conspirators, as it were, and we're gonna have their merch on our sites sooner or later. Silver Vixen as well as it's coming in the future. And yeah, if y'all want them intros, holler at us because we can do your intros as well. $25 a pop for a 30-second intro. We push it. So anyway, that's what it is. So as far as productivity goes, it's been a great week for the seeing the progress, continued support, and we absolutely appreciate it. So that's where it is. All right, so I think we at that point. G-Ball finna hop on this.
I know, G-Ball loud as
Yeah,
hell.
Yeah,
y'all want to talk
come
about
on,
sports?
G. We hopping in on it right here, right now. NBA playoffs, round 4.
See, I don't participate in this part.
Oh, yeah. It's live in the fish.
That's on you, cuzzo.
It's
Hit us
live
up.
in the fish. What's the count? Boston up 86-77 right now in game 2. They lost game 1 to Miami. Jimmy Buckets was out there doing what
Killing
his name say, just getting buckets, killing
right.
it.
Buckets.
LeBron come on tomorrow. King James.
Hey, he better do something.
Yeah, they on tomorrow.
They down? Oh.
Uh,
The Lakers down.
Yeah.
Lakers down 2-0. It might be Sunday. It might be Sunday.
Yep.
My producer just telling me in my ear that it might be Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Quick Google check.
All
Google
right.
check, yeah.
I
But
love that I love that our budget went up and we got producers in our ears now.
Right.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
we on our way up.
I ain't mean to tell it all, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, producer in my ear
Like
tell
our
me
budget is
it might
up
be
right
Sunday.
now.
They might get a rest since they got to fly back out to them. I mean, to LA to kick out game 3. So
So
I'm gonna wait on a response from that. Go ahead, G.
the I'm trying to remember the series for Denver and LA. They had 2-0, right?
2-0 Denver.
2-0.
They play tomorrow. My
Ooh,
producer just confirmed it. They play tomorrow.
look, don't get the broom out. Don't get the broom out.
Oh,
So
get
let's
the
do
broom.
predictions. Let's do
Get
predictions.
the broom.
Get the broom.
Ball, I ain't gonna even hold you. I might have to agree with you, cuzzo. I might have to
This
agree with
thing is,
you. It is
it's
not
looking.
looking
I
good for
said
LA.
it's looking bad.
Real bad.
Down in there. G.
I mean, I'm just saying, Joker is just in game 1. Anthony Davis put up 40 points, the best he's ever played in this playoffs,
Right.
and they still lost.
Hmm?
They still lost. Joker had he had a triple double, if I'm not mistaken. They can't do nothing with him.
You can chime
Trash.
in whenever.
They can't do nothing with him.
I was
Okay,
just
you
gonna
can
say
chime
He's
in
they
whenever.
ain't
nasty.
keeping up as much.
Go ahead, chime in. X, if you got something to say.
I
Yeah.
don't know much about. I haven't been keeping up with the games. I just be watching the results and the scoreboard. But I
That's
mean,
what matters. That's what
that's
matters.
gonna be hard to come back from, especially with Joker playing the way that he is. So, but on the flip side, I want to see Miami come out on top because that's
Ooh,
crazy. Because
put him out your house, Wanda.
Smart man.
Put him
you know
out
what?
your house, Wanda.
Smart
Cowboys
man.
I'm finna
God,
put G out. You know what I'm saying? You put
What's
him
up?
out, I'll put
He
G
just
out.
graduated.
You know what I'm
See what I'm
saying?
saying?
You put him out, I'll put G out.
But hear me out. Hear me
Smart
out. Hear me
man.
out. Hear
Smart,
me out.
brother.
If they make it,
Congratulations.
if they make it,
Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
you can't
Miami and
say he's
Denver.
on top.
so y'all Celtics fans, I take it.
I
I'm
mean,
Just
not a fan of any.
he
Jason
only
Tatum fan.
Tatum
hometown
fan.
boy.
He is from St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
Spurs,
understand.
I'm a Spurs fan through and through, but
Well, he like the Spurs.
I'm a Warriors fan.
That's good stuff. No, I saw.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
at home sleep right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
we
Warriors.
all Lord.
They
She
He,
like the purple, so she might be a Laker fan through and through. So you might need to talk to you
I,
need to talk
I
to
ain't
her.
gonna even say Wanda Laker fan. Wanda for whoever wearing purple.
I
And that's
am.
who wearing purple right
that's
now.
fair.
You know what I'm saying? And they
Okay.
down 2-0.
How you get the blend?
Okay.
So I
So
hear you on the
damn, I
Celtics,
should have wore the
but
purple shirt today just as a flex because
they if
I
the
thought
Heat make
look
it to
so
the finals,
Wanda
rolling with
always representing her purple. She rooting for the Lakers tomorrow. Look at her.
Loves purple.
I, I'm
mm,
All right.
I'm rolling with the Lakers right now because they beat my Warriors. Right. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. Any other time, nah, I wouldn't even be on that whole thing. I couldn't.
I got you. I got you.
So, but yeah, NBA
Let's do
playoffs
it.
coming to a close,
Let's
and
do it. So since we heard, let's do it.
all right, okay.
Uh,
Let me
the
pull.
series,
Let me move the slide
Lakers.
and pull him back up. Give
What
me
you
a
say?
second.
'Cause I'm sorry.
Full screen for the slide. All right, here we go with the teams. Here we go with the teams.
Oh, it's simple. It's just 4 teams now.
Right, it's four
It,
teams.
it's down to the nitty gritty.
Right,
Y'all taking Miami or Boston?
huh?
Miami.
Miami or Boston?
Let Wanda go with that.
What you say, Zay?
I said Miami.
Miami.
Not because I think that they're gonna win. I don't know. It could go either way to me, but
I don't
if
know
the
if I
Heat
like
make
that.
it, then they make history. Either whether they lose in the finals or not. No AC has ever made it to the NBA finals,
Yeah.
and if this like the best chance I've seen
I don't know if I like
making.
that answer. But
They
okay,
are solid. They are a solid team. I spoke about Jimmy Buckets, but
yeah.
it ain't just about Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy got all these boys
A lot of his
riding
weapons,
with him. Go ahead.
a lot of
All
his
right,
weapons are hurt though, so he's kind of carrying.
that's what
Look at
superstars
you
do.
ball over there.
That's what superstars do. No lie to that. Wanda, who you with?
I'm gonna go with the Celtics.
Okay, Wanda with the Celtics. Wanda with the Celtics. Dirt and G ball. What y'all got?
I'm rolling with the Celtics, man. I already know what this dude. Him, he anything that's what I'm saying not right or different,
He
he gonna
don't.
roll with. You know what I'm saying? The right thing is to roll with. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? So me and bro beefing boxing, baseball, basketball, you name it, wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Stone Cold was better than The Rock.
The Rock is the greatest thing. You
Oh my
can't
God. Here y'all
anyway,
go.
but anyway, I am rolling with the Celtics.
Okay,
All
G.
right.
305 Miami. See them in the championship.
So
They
there
win
you
this time.
go.
That's how you feel
So
about that.
him and X rocking together.
Not now. Not now.
The two special
I
guests got
G.
something in common. I'm rocking with the Celtics. I got to. Hometown kind of guy. Plus, I'll be honest with you, like I love classic shit. So my hope is, and I know
Lakers.
it's gonna happen,
Lakers.
especially the way the Celtics getting, I mean, the Lakers getting ran through right now, but I'd love to see the Lakers and the Celtics. That's some classic NBA shit. there. You
That's
know,
good. That's what it is. Can't be mad at that.
Listen to this though, Jig.
Mm.
So coming in tonight, we had it was something put out on the internet. It was a script put out there.
again,
Yeah, it was a script about how the finals was gonna be played out. It was a script put out there about how the NFL was gonna be played out this year.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
anyway,
so
but anyway, like the two both of y'all chill out. Like the way that both of y'all are saying, the script was wrote out that it was gonna be the Lakers and Boston.
Uh,
uh,
yeah, they said Lakers and Boston was going to go down 2-0 and then just rally back.
And then run it out. They said they were gonna
that's
put. They predicted they were both gonna be down, and then they were gonna run it out. Miami. I'm sorry, Miami.
Yeah.
Miami and LA.
Oh,
So we shall see.
From the rematch
Hey,
I'm
from
hey,
just saying. I'm
don't
just saying.
forget Christian, don't
Like Eddie
forget
said, don't
Christian.
start that. Don't start that. I feel you,
Yeah.
cuz.
Hey, but if it play out,
Ah,
That's a different.
that's a whole nother
but
conversation for us.
we had the same shit when it was with the KC game, and
Yeah.
it ain't run out like that. You did.
Okay. Okay. All right. We don't have to
I
And,
mean,
and
I
do
might
that.
bring it up. A bottle of red
I'm just
breast. I
saying.
was gonna bring it
But
up.
that's just, we don't have to. We don't have to. I mean,
I'm
we
just
don't have
gonna say
to.
that my Chief shirt was looking real crispy that day. I'm just all I'm saying. I was
Like
looking crispy.
crazy,
That's
Chris.
respectful. Wanda.
It was
I'm
Wanda
sorry.
now.
I'm
Wanda
sorry.
now. We
I'm
don't have to
sorry.
do this.
I'm
crazy
sorry.
Have
crispy.
to.
I'm
We'll be
sorry.
back. We'll be back this year. Well, next year. You know how
I
it goes.
believe that. I
So
believe that.
wait
moving
up.
out,
Yeah,
I
moving,
we'll be
believe
back
that.
next
You
moving
sitting
out.
right there
It's gonna be
behind
the
you.
Eagles and the
I
Ravens.
said dropped
Oh,
him out the
wait,
league
no,
too.
that's a
What?
whole different sport. I'm
They
talking about
dropped out the league.
Chiefs
Lakers.
ain't purple.
I know that.
Good
That's
take
why I
Chiefs
go for
ain't
the
purple.
Chiefs
Ravens.
ain't
But the
purple.
Chiefs was in. I know. But the
That's true.
Ravens is my actual team, but they didn't make it, so I had to go for
Right.
the Chiefs.
Nah, she jumping. She got two. Hey, she got two. She jumping.
The loyalty. We gonna get into that later
All right.
into our later topic with you know what I'm saying about the
Right.
loyalty. Yeah.
Right.
Loyalty means a lot. Loyalty means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
Everything. Everything.
so let's flip into the topic, man. We 30 minutes in pretty much.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. So that's gonna bring us to um essentially the segue topic, right? Is what I'd like to call it. And that is Ja, Ja
Yeah.
Morant. I keep calling dude Jay. So who want to take lead on this one? Because we all shaking our head east and west, right? We all shaking our heads east and
It's
west.
just
So
I'm about to say,
I'll, I'll
just
I'll run this one up. I'll run this one up. Right. So not to get into some of the back history of it, which I'll do in a little bit. Damn, my light just went out.
Don't give me. Yeah. Don't give me.
Yeah. Anyway, so a few days ago, a week ago, however long, I'm so confused on days right now. It's ridiculous. I've been working nonstop and it's crazy. But not too long ago, in about a 1 second flash, for the second time, Ja has been hit with essentially flashing a weapon, flashing a gun. And the first time it happened, which was roughly 2 weeks before the second time, the first time it happened, he was hit up for an 8 game suspension. And if memory serves me right, about $700,000 in fines, which was the $700,000 in fines came out of his like $12.1 million contract, which was a
yeah.
drop in the bucket for him because he also signed a multi-million-dollar contract as well, right? But
Right.
that was the second time, and so the second time he's in a vehicle with his homeboy, and they riding and Instagramming it up, you dig? And
and the Ramones.
he decides he decides to you know to play the role of a gangster real quick, and have his piece waving it around.
We don't even
And
know if it's his. We don't know if it's his.
we thank you. So allegedly, right? Let's throw that in there because we know how people can get. But allegedly, what was
He
considered his
flashed it though.
right,
They thought that
he
out
flashed it.
32. They thought that out 32. He flashed it.
Yeah,
He
he
did.
absolutely flashed it. He did have it on him. He had the steal, and it was his second hit. Uh, especially when it comes to the NBA. And
And
so at this point, he's begun to lose contracts. I think Nike just pulled his shoes or whatever.
Yep.
All right, I'm back. So,
All right.
and so he's been. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
he like did out of nowhere in California.
He can't really he can't represent the Grizzlies right now, right?
And
And
no
he,
safe fun.
No,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right there.
Yeah.
I
Send
don't
the
know if
ball.
because I didn't have time to go back and read. I know that it was something that was on the table. And with this, there are two, maybe three different sides of opinions that come into play. You have those who say that uh, he's just a kid, he's young, he's having fun, he's living his life. It was a victimless crime, right? And then you have those who say he's representing the NBA. He has to abide by the laws and the rules of the NBA, which he violated.
That's just in his contract.
Right.
Yeah.
Which he violated again. And even after talking to the commissioner, essentially, right, he did it yet again. So he deserves the consequences that are riding out that he's getting handed down. And to the point that people have begun to throw out this bullshit thing of counseling him, right? And then you have those who say essentially, yep, he did all of this, right? And don't disagree with either side of these extreme views, but and they feel like there's redemption, but they're not disappointed that he did it because those are his actions, and if those are his actions, he deserves the consequences that come with that. Although they might be extreme, they might be harsh. So that's where we are essentially with this second offense. This specific second offense because just to throw some shit out there, there are 9 previous offenses that he's committed while representing the NBA, and I'll start running some of them down in a little bit. But let's go ahead and get into this topic. What's y'all thoughts?
Man.
We had that fight. Yeah, we had that fight. Some shit he did with his little sister. She called him up. Yeah, he got a bunch of little shit that's been going on.
Well,
Producer in my ear telling me, no, go ahead, producer. Producer in my ear telling me all different stuff, you know what I'm saying? But overall, uh, man, what resonates with me is suspension. You know what I'm saying? Because I do think he needs to be suspended. That's my personal thoughts. Uh, 25 games.
It's gonna be more than that. It's gonna be half the season. I think it is too. It's gonna be half the season because the commissioners went right on the first time.
Man, he got a slap on the wrist the first time. I think, man. Oh, so my my people, my producers told me. Oh, he said 40 games. My producers brought me back to a player back in the day. Gilbert Arenas.
you was just
Gilbert
talking about that.
Arenas brought a
Yeah.
pistol into the locker room. He was suspended indefinitely. He was suspended. Where I said suspended, but
He was done.
He was
he got a.
fired.
He was fired.
You never seen Agent Zero again after that incident.
And so this is Josh's second offense. I said 25 games. Eddie say 40 games.
That's because there's still more information coming out about all of it, right? There's a
He said
progression
Gilbert was about their life. But
of
here's the thing. But okay, here's the thing with Ja.
Go ahead.
This child literally has everything at his fingertips in his grasp. He's not even about that life. He hasn't been in nobody's hood. I don't even
Mm.
think the little boy been in a rap video. But you doing all this stuff that you see
but the
that you
rappers
think is
talk about him.
cool
The rappers speak about him on a consistent basis, especially the Memphis
because
rappers.
of his
Dude,
basketball skills, not of what he's done in a hood, because he ain't been to nobody's hood.
uh, it's always a reference to basketball skills, like you
Right.
say. Yeah, yeah, correct. But
So like,
uh,
You got. Did you? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Juan.
go
Hold
ahead.
on, hold on, G. Hold on, G. Wanda got to finish her thought.
Yeah, my
No,
bad.
I'm just saying, like the fact that we are here again after the first time.
mhm.
That's the thing.
Oh, they
Yeah.
pulled a me.
Uh-oh.
They dipped on us.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Paul.
muted it off. So
My
what was you?
thing.
And she,
Oh,
oh
you back.
shit, the
I'm
call.
Paul back.
So go ahead,
My
G.
thing.
Go ahead, G.
My thing was he just he's just messing up his general that wealth for his family, bro. $200 million contract plus that of on
Right,
endorsements and all of that.
right.
Generational wealth. Is that what it's called? You know what I mean? Come on now. You messing it up for your family, bro. I don't know if they come I don't know what they come from. You know what I'm saying? For the
How
wealth
can
in
you
their
not?
family or
When his
whatnot.
Family is
dad was an
probably
NBA player. T.
So
Morant was an
yeah,
NBA player.
yeah, probably.
that's not
Yeah.
but still like come on, man. Like and then for it to be so close, it's just weird. Just did this almost what a month ago, and they did it again. It's just weird.
Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up. It's a third voice in
But
this motherfucker somewhere.
so, John, yeah, John,
Yes, John.
he don't want to come around.
Yeah,
That big John
an
stud,
echo or
you know what
something. I
I'm
didn't know
saying?
what was going on.
But so let me ask y'all this question: is it John Morant or is this the hood activity for his partners and
It's partners.
his
But before
partners?
before we get that, because that's going to end up being a segue to the
He
third
keep
topic.
blaming his
That's
partners though. We can't.
Can we? And that's why I'm bringing it to play, Jig.
yeah.
Can we keep blaming his partners or?
We
Well,
can't because even his partner who put him on
hey,
was
Denise,
going
what's
hard.
going on, AT? So let's go back a little bit, right?
What up,
And
Mom?
I said he had at the very least, 9 other things that we know about,
So
and
this was
probably even more shit than
that's
that we don't know about from beating up a teenager because
Mhm.
he had quote
The
unquote
basketball.
accidentally allegedly hit him in the face with a basketball to his
Mhm.
mom calling him out to a
That was a
motherfucking
chick.
yeah to a fucking either it was a shoe store. His mom called him out there. His mom called him and his partners out to a shoe store to deal with a fucking clerk. And after 30
what?
minutes, yeah, after 30 plus minutes of him essentially beating on this dude's door, they finally dipped. Right. His mom called him to another incident.
So
Right.
here go.
No, that's
No,
the motherfucker ain't no goon. Right.
Why is it? Why is his mama calling? Why is his mama calling
because
him
he's
for
not.
that?
Because of his name.
Okay,
So
Because
let's
what?
address
his
where's the
name.
man in her life
So
that she
who
got to
he's taking
call
the
her
pull up?
child?
I mean, John Morant.
I guess because he's 6'5".
You see what I'm saying?
It's because of his NBA status.
Where is
That's
the
what they
man in
do.
her life that she has to call her child?
Well,
That's
and
what
that's
I'm
another thing
saying.
because, like, so his dad, T. Moran, he was in the NBA at one point, right? He played with Max Ray Allen. Him and Ray Allen was actually cool, but
He's soft.
he left NBA to take care of his wife and his family. He became a barber. From the articles that I read, that doesn't mean that he didn't still have connections, and he actually hooked his son up with the coach that hurled him into the NBA life, right? So let's take some shit off the board, like up front. This is not a motherfucker that grew up in the bricks. This is
He
not
did
a
not.
motherfucker that grew up having to slang any type of dope. This is not a
He
dude
didn't.
that
Right,
had
right.
to be out there on the streets slanging D, trying to make a way. He was
Slanging
always
D.
well to do. Not like slanging D.
It's the
Come on,
same. He doesn't want to.
Oh, tell the
where? What the
But I ain't
hell?
gonna pause because I know it's
I
my
knew what you
drum.
meant. Cause I knew what you meant. Long hell of
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
You just
we
did
ain't
that.
got a pause, so we know it's in our draws, y'all. You
Wanda just
understand?
hit me
So they
with
want to have
a he said.
All right. All right. I'm done. I'm not gonna do it no more.
Come on, talk some damn AT. You done
Come
did
on, Mama. Hey,
See?
Damn, hey,
All right now. All right. All right.
Man,
See?
Nick, cut it out. Cut it out,
See?
Nick.
wow,
Cut it out.
That's funny.
wow. Listen,
Man.
That's gross.
so
Cause
Gross.
we just
let's
trying to
take
be clear. We just trying to be clear here.
okay. So
All right.
let's
Clarification
take
out there
these
now.
different things, right? Let's take all these different things that he has been doing, right? And let's take it and push it into his professional life, where not only is he representing an official fucking corporation, the NBA, he also
Right.
is a brand. His name in and of itself is a brand. No left and right parameters about that.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
really
Let's
doing
go outside.
his brand. So
He got kids
you ain't
looking
said
up.
nothing, man. You came over on you came on here to talk about this. Zay. What you got to say?
That's on me.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, for all the people who saying that it's his friends put
Whoa.
him in bad situations, people he surrounds himself with, he's grown as hell. Like he can make his own decisions. Yes, there's a chance that he could be in a situation which he's around those people, but you still got to be able to assess those people and assess the situation for your own well-being. You got to put yourself first.
Correct.
So you, at the end of the day, you can't really blame his friends. You can't really blame his mom. You can only really blame himself because he's the one that put himself in that position.
Thank you.
And the only reason that he's just suspended now and he's still like not out of the league and fired is because he's as good as he is.
Yeah.
But
Most
that can
improved
only
player
go
of the
so
year.
far.
He got MIP.
Right.
Exactly. So
Man,
he's
as cold as he was.
people constantly saying that he's the next
He
Derrick Rose or what Derrick Rose could have been.
Right.
Like he's that generational talent, but there's only so much that he could bend or the league is gonna bend before they break and say, we're gonna make an example out of you and we're gonna get rid of
Facts.
you.
And that's what we at, trying to see what example they gonna set for him. But piggybacking off what you were saying, X, uh, if he wasn't that superstar, they wouldn't be at him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
If this was some other guy,
He'd have been gone.
you know what I'm saying, he'd
If
have
it was
been
Dylan
gone
Brooks,
out the league.
So
he would
Yeah,
have done
I,
Is Dylan Brooks
let's
he
bad?
did the Illuminati.
it.
He
Is he
part
a
of the
bad
group. They boy gone. He part of the group. Boy gone. He is
He would have been
out of
gone the
here.
first time. You don't
He
know
is
about
gone.
Who is that?
Dylan Brooks is his team or was his teammate.
He got
He is
fired.
not good.
He got fired in the most disrespectful way possible.
Absolutely.
okay, but
Absolutely.
let me push it. Let me
Bro,
push it out here like
So
this, right? Actually, go ahead,
basically,
X.
oh,
Go
so
ahead. Go ahead. We
basically, what
listening.
had happened was in the playoff they played the Lakers in the first round. He started poking a bear.
One or two.
LeBron.
Okay.
You know when you talk shit to LeBron, you basically just sealed your fate.
Okay.
But he kept doing it after each game that he was losing. Continued to do it. Kept talking shit to the press.
Oh
All
Lord.
that. So when they finally got eliminated, the Grizzlies posted a tweet saying, "Under no circumstances will Dylan Brooks be let back on the Memphis team."
Oh my gosh. Huh. Okay.
That's how they let him go.
Thank you
yeah,
for my
they
sports
shipped
lesson.
Dylan Brooks.
Wow, that
Dylan
was
Brooks got
disrespectful.
shipped right out of there. It went to
Correct.
Turkey or whatever. You know
I
what I'm
wonder
saying?
did
After
they
that,
did they let him know they was gonna put that statement out before they
Probably not.
So
Probably how people
that's
know.
that's part of the problem, right? Let's not. Yeah, well, talk about it. So let me push it at this angle. Let me push it from this point, right? Because we're in America. Let's not forget about that. And Americans love their guns. So is this a Second Amendment violation? Is he being punished because he's practicing the Second Amendment? And if so,
Because he black.
uh, I don't know if I can get
I
on
think
board.
I think it's just an NBA contract. Yeah, we
That's
ain't
what
muting
you
no
are.
more. Yeah, we ain't muting no more. You know what I'm saying?
You are part of the NBA. That's what it is.
I think it's
That's what it is.
yeah, I think it's just the
You are
boys club.
in the NBA. You can't be waving no pistols, dog. What
So
did you do?
it's still
I mean, at the same time,
it's a constitutional
Chris
right.
Hayman, they brought up
like at the same time though, I'm sure when he signed his contract, he signed an ethics clause.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying
It,
And when
they
you
are
sign that ethics
private
clause, you go
entity.
by what them people say, them people that's paying you.
Yes, yeah. It's much
Right.
more
So
big,
regardless of
more
what your
than
rights
just
are,
exposing him.
them people got
Business,
lawyers to
man.
tell you what your rights are not.
It's
Okay.
business. This is business. What are
You
you
got
doing?
you got PR people, you got your agent, you got so many people telling you the business of this league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not coming into this blind. You know, it's no way you coming into this not knowing that you can't do certain things. You can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do charity events. You got to do public services. You know what I'm saying? There's so much things that's in
And
this
you gotta
contract that you
not wave a gun
sign.
in public.
You finna go read books to kids with your pistol on your side?
I
Knock
mean,
it off, man.
Lewis, goddamn it, why not? Them kids bad as a motherfucker.
Well, cause you, well, hey, you got you right. You just got
They just hungry, man.
And my thing is
They ain't
like,
tired,
even
man.
with
They just
that,
hungry sometimes.
even with
spray.
all of that out of the window, and just as being a stupid act as it was, what if the gun had went off and he shot himself or his friend?
Well, then he'd be looking at different
Not
federal
only did you
cases.
mess up
Hey,
somebody's life, but it's also messing up
so
your
so
career.
so look at Henry Ruggs. I got a NFL player. Yeah, I know I'm a Raider player through and through. Henry Ruggs, he facing life pretty much in jail for running through. He was doing like 130 in his Lambo or something, and he crashed into a woman and killed her
And her dog.
and her dog.
Oh, he got money for the dog. For the dog.
What?
For the dog.
They ain't even talking about the dog, but just for the
No, he
lady
got life
alone,
because of the dog, not
but
because
just
of
for
the
the lady
woman.
alone,
Game over. Game over.
and they are five.
Game over. Miami.
Miami,
Seconds
Miami
left.
won.
Miami
It's
won.
43 seconds left.
49 seconds left.
score.
Miami's up 5.
Jimmy Bucket.
105 to
Oh,
100.
That's game. They
How the
can't.
hell do you have a hundred
305.
players spread
wow.
messages?
Up 2-0. But that's part of the script. That's part of,
Oh, my
that's part of the script. It's part of the script.
We'll round it out and see.
All right, but Dirk, back to what you were saying.
Just man, it's just a mess. It's just chaos out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand it, man.
So
I
I'm
really.
trying to find out. You got all this money. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, but you want to live a thug life. What's so fucking glamorous about that hood thug life?
And there is the transition point.
NWA.
Well,
That's what they
That's
rappers,
that's the old
that's
show.
that's that's what that's
rappers want to be NBA players. NBA players want to be rappers and drug dealers.
it's
That what
pop
Kevin Hart
rappers that
said.
make the most of their gangster shit.
It's all. It's all about just holding that mentality of just being a gangster, I guess.
That's
That's
what
what
they
I
think.
keep saying.
They do.
PowerPoint sometimes.
They started us to think like that.
But it ain't just thinking like that. It's
No, I know what you're saying, but this is how they put it.
Man, he can't keep doing that shit. He sound like he
you
underwater.
gotta
He got
come
to
around
close
here,
to the
man.
mic.
You gotta come around here, bro. They keep talking about you.
No, it's come on.
Come on, yeah, we ain't off NBA. You got a lot of views. You got a lot of points. Shit. Come on over here, John.
He
Man,
sound like he on Super
this my
Mario.
people.
Bros. Like, what is
This
it?
for the podcast. We drinking partner. You know what I'm saying? This is my drinking partner. You know what I'm saying? Me and G-Ball thug it out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, he was doing all that talk. I thought that was a light skin.
No.
No, no.
So his points and views are a little bit more valid then, huh?
Okay,
Cause
so just to make sure everybody is where we are right now, we're transitioning from talking about Ja to the mentality that he's carrying forward, or that
Hey,
he's
it's better
trying
here. It
to
ain't seen,
portray,
girl.
right? And this is a movement of trying to of the hood mentality, and the topic for this one is actually leaving the hood mentality. So what was you saying, John? Good to see you again, bro.
I wish I would you, man.
You got it.
I was saying, like, it's the propaganda of them promoting gangster rapping, promoting that to us to be like, you could be like NWA because they gangsters. Like, that's the life they want us to live. And that's like the life a lot of these guys trying to do, man. It's like they like that stuff because they promote it so much. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like they shouldn't. The more they promote it, the more these kids gonna fall into it, man.
he a kid.
They just he a kid, and then just hanging with them
Like a
guys.
grown man, like
He's a grown man. he needs to fight himself, but he still like that lifestyle because they think that's what it's supposed to be for
But
them.
he's never
But
lived
John, he
that
ain't never been in
lifestyle.
that lifestyle.
Never.
I know that. So
That
that's
life.
it. But
He
see,
pushed
that's the
work.
same thing they said about that's. But see, that's the same. They said the same thing about Tupac. He was never in that life.
No,
He went to performance art schools. He was this guy. He was that guy. And when he
Well,
got
hold on,
when
hold
he
on.
got
Let me time
you
you out. I gotta time you out. I gotta time you out just for a second because there's a vast difference between Pac's
that
parents,
is different. He was in
and
the streets. What was in the streets?
later on. Yeah,
there's
you
Pop
know.
there,
mama was a whole crackhead. He
there's
had
a
struggles.
huge difference between the
So
lifestyle.
we so that's the
Hold up,
struggle. So we speaking
hold up.
about the struggle
Hold-
versus.
Well, it's not
So
just
y'all get back to the privileged lifestyle that John Morant would
Uh-huh.
so
attain to. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
there is a level that Pac was able to actually speak to it from because he bore witness. He bared witness to the things that he was
I,
talking
I,
Okay.
I,
I see what you're saying. I see what
versus
you're saying.
yeah. Now
I see what
if I
you're saying.
grow up in upper class middle America, right? There are things that I'm simply not exposed to. And I can hear it, I can be influenced by some things that I listen to and hear and try and replicate it, but I ain't really about that life because I that's
Right,
not what
True. Okay, I see what you're saying.
no. I understand what he's saying, but like this though, cause you know what I'm saying. Like me and you, we first kinfolk.
right.
You hooping, you living your life. You know what I'm saying. You bought your daddy was a hooper. You know what I'm saying. You got that lifestyle, but you got me. You got Cuzzo. That's always been there through everything that you've been through. Everything I know all. I know everything about you. You know what I'm saying. I couldn't hoop like you, but I was in the gym with you. You know what I'm saying? You
Sure.
was dunking on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
You gotta tell everybody the business, cuz,
Yeah, I
but
was going to say, I'm just, there's no way.
but listen though. But listen though. I'm the nigga you dunked on.
right,
You're not leaving me behind
sure,
just because you honed your skills off of. You know what
right.
I'm saying? On Christmas Day, when nobody else, where everybody else was at the crib eating Christmas dinner and shit, you out dribbling the ball. Who out there with you? Kinfolk.
But
I'm
again,
out there with you.
cuz here's the difference. Here's the difference. We grew up around the corner from each other in South St. Louis. You on Tony, I was on Shaw. There is not a world of difference in that shit. It's poverty on 3 blocks deep.
No,
So
no, 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 no. I'm talking about. So I'm thinking about on every level you've been
about like
on.
relationship ties.
I'm yeah, relationship tie, AAU,
Right.
college ball. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Everything you done been through. I've been that cousin. I've been that kinfolk there for you.
Yeah, but you
So
also
just
ain't
because
been on
you've
some
been
stupid
there,
shit.
do you feel like you're owed something? Because
No,
if that's what
I'm not old some, but I'm speaking from John Moran experience. He done
mm,
been there when nobody else was there, when nobody else was hooping with me in the gym, like Rick Ross said or Drake said. When nobody else was there hooping with me in the
mm,
gym, Cuz
we do
was.
not quote light skins on
Do
this
you
show.
think his parents?
I'm just
So
joking.
I'm
Don't get it.
speaking
We love
facts
the light
though. I'm
skins.
You know what
I'm just speaking facts.
I'm
But
saying?
look,
Yeah, he the breadwinner.
That's what I'm saying.
He the breadwinner, but somebody was there with him.
But I'm saying though, do
sure.
you think people can talk to him now because he's the? You think what I'm saying?
But that wait a minute, G went out something else. That's a good top. That's a good topic. That's a good
Because
conversation.
here's the
But
issue, right?
but going back to me, how do you leave me behind, G Wanda? How y'all leave me behind? I've been there with
If
y'all.
you're but still if you're not expanding my brain or being good for my brain and you can block the blessing, you gotta go.
LeBron solidified everybody in his. He put everybody in the job.
Fine. Hammer did the same thing, right? And
And he
They,
Hammer
broke.
was a Oakland OG.
Hammer,
Hammer did
Hammer
everything.
was a motherfucker. You
But
already
did.
Hammer was on
But
something else.
but clearly, cuz
That's enough. That's like parking and yeah, that's like parking. Yeah, that's a whole
right.
different.
But
Damn, so
here's the separator, right? Here's the separator. If I'm putting you on, or if you riding with me, but every time I turn around, I'm in some shit
Bless you.
because of you,
Keanu
and
just said.
jeopardizing
You got to want to take a
thing
sip.
that's jeopardizing the very thing that got us on. Why am I gonna keep you on? because now you're jeopardizing the lifestyle that we're trying to get to and
Come on,
maintain.
man. So, wait a minute now. The first gun thing incident was from Morant account. That was from him
Yeah,
personally.
right.
That's self influence.
Well, that's
That's self influence. That's
If
on
you
him.
my man's, if you my man's 100 grand and you see me doing stupid shit and falling off my square, and you my man's for real, where are you at to say, hey, bruh, hey,
Come
bruh,
on, man. We all doing it.
what you're saying. You're not true friends. So
No, we all in an event. We all got bottles. We kicking it. Ain't nobody really who really still on that judgment call. That first incident was in the strip club on him.
right,
There
sure,
ain't no TMZ. Ain't no. Go ahead, Jig. I'm sorry.
I got it. But again, if you my man's 100 grand and you down like sandbags, and you see me falling off my square, and even if it comes to the point, even if it comes to the
G
point
gotta
to
come over here so we can hear him.
yeah, G, because you loud as a motherfucker in the background. But even
No,
if it
Miami
comes,
just won. Yeah.
oh, but even if it comes to the point where it's a selfish
Let me see what
call,
it like.
and you looking at it like, damn, my man's feeding all of us, and if he fucking up, I ain't gonna be able to eat no more, right?
Right.
And you got to be like, hey, killer, like, calm down, bruh. You finna mess this up for everybody.
But that's what G was coming to. Can you calm the money man though?
nope.
Can you
Absolutely,
tell the money man anything?
absolutely, absolutely.
Who?
Who's
There's a thing called speaking truth to power. And the reason why, and I was just talking to Maya about this earlier. You know why there's so many assholes in the world? There's a the only reason why there's so many assholes in the world is because motherfuckers ain't punched them in the face soon enough, right? If a
he right?
if a if a person that's an ass was punched in a shit and corrected multiple different occasions, I guarantee you that motherfucker wouldn't still be the same type of asshole. He'd be a cautious asshole and be like, I might be stepping over this boundary. I'm talking a little bit too much. It look like I'm finna get punched in my shit again. Let me calm down. Right?
Getting money.
But
It's
it, but
okay.
it, but it.
Truth to
Go ahead.
power.
Mm.
I'm just saying, it's okay. You gotta speak.
I'm trying to keep my train of thought. It's so bad, bro. I'm trying to keep my
You
train of
gotta
thought.
speak truth to power. And when you don't speak truth to power, this is the type of shit that happens. Ego runs rampant. And when ego goes unchecked, it tears down everything in its path. It's corruption. It becomes corrupt and it becomes a movement of being a self fulfilling entity that is going to kill itself. And that's what's happening with this young man. Nobody's at it's again the hood mentality, right?
He got too many yes men around. He needs somebody that's gonna say,
Absolutely.
That's what it is.
No, it's not about the yes.
He got his day.
It's not
It
about
is
the yes.
every
That's what
game.
I'm saying. It's not
That's
about
what I'm
the yes.
Yes,
saying.
man. A part
Who's
for sure.
telling him? Who's going to tell him?
So everything you said, G, you know what I'm saying? Like he got that one. Me and you, we first kinfolk. Like I said,
Yeah.
if I'm telling you, you can't do that. 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 You listening to me and you the $1 million man, and you got a bunch of yes men going with you.
if you telling them right, yes.
If
Right.
I'm ride or die with him, he know I'm with him, and we right
Exactly.
we side by side like me and John is. And I'm speaking to him like, bro, we can't be doing this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Now
You
there's
can't silence the $1 million man.
you
You can't silence the me. Go
it's
ahead,
not
Jig. I'm
about
sorry.
silencing the $1 million man, but
It's
again,
not
it's
about
about
silencing.
truth to
It's
power.
about telling them truth,
Right.
reality, like I
And that's what
said.
it is. Now, at the end of the
But
day, we're
is he
all
going?
responsible for our own
Is he
actions.
going
We're all
to?
That's
responsible
what
for
I'm
our
getting
own
back to.
reactions
So
as well.
it ain't on nobody else.
Yeah. So if you on the side of me and you like, hey, cuz, you wildin'. You hey, reel that shit in, some. You finna fuck this up for everybody. Calm down.
Right.
And
Right.
I choose to be like, nah, I'm finna get this off. But then you have a choice at that point because you put that shit out there to be
That's
truth.
how it
And if
feels like.
if the $1 million man don't want to listen, cool. I ain't finna fuck with the $1 million man no more. Because I wouldn't your ride or die because of your $1 million any goddamn way.
Money
Let's
about the
go.
money.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I get you. I get you. I definitely get you. But that's all I was saying. Like
And
sometimes
so
the man can't do
but
silence.
that's
And I keep saying silence,
and
but it
that's
ain't about
the same
being
thing.
silent. It's just about being held responsible. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Held accountable.
but that's the same thing. That's the same thing with the hood mentality, right? So we know that 90, 95, damn near 99% of these motherfuckers that's rapping about shit in the hood, they are not about that life.
Mm-hmm.
Have a cousin that do that, and they might be doing some vicarious shit and have a ghostwriter put it on for them. But they ain't about that life. They about as soft as cotton. They ain't gonna bust a grape in the goddamn fruit fight, is what we used to say when we was younger, right? But they're selling an image.
What up, Twan?
What's going on, Twan? They selling an
What's up,
image.
bro?
They're selling a product, and unfortunately, the product that we're selling ourselves is the exact same shit that keeps us killing ourselves. Let's look at two different types of rappers, right? We can look at Talib Kweli, and this I'm gonna just bring some shit back to our day, right? Talib Kweli, and then we can look at some Master P type shit, right?
Mhm.
Now there is a difference because P then was out in the streets like that. The motherfuckers was about it. So let me let me use like a little Uzi Vert or one of these little guys that's on that bullshit today, right?
Yeah.
That watched Scarface one too many times, thought it was
Mm.
cool, and then it began to become solidified by watching Power and watching the different movements of Power, and now they've
Can I be
identified.
honest with y'all about something? I've
Yeah,
never seen Scarface all the way through.
Me
you ain't
neither.
never seen what?
Scarface all the way through.
I ain't mad at you,
Vince,
Yeah.
yeah.
Vince,
but
I come over, you know what I'm saying? I bring some flowers over, you know what I'm saying? And we can sit up and we can watch, you know what I'm saying? And have a
but
good time.
All
it
right.
becomes a movement of deifying the exact same thing that we're supposed to be trying to move away from, and it becomes a
Mm.
self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Because we'll say that we're trying to move away from something, we're trying to do better, but we're trying to do better by selling dope to somebody that look like us. We're trying to do better by pulling pistols out on somebody that look like us, and that's the hood mentality. How are we doing better if we're simply continuing in the same types of behavior? And why can't we leave that shit?
Well,
I mean, we stacked on top of each other, first and foremost.
But that can't be
It's
an excuse.
always, it,
mm,
we black on black. What you talking about, me or Job Morant?
I'm just talking about the hood mentality.
the
The
hood
hood
mentality,
mentality.
period.
Yeah,
Right, right. Hood mentality is always set up like that. That's what I'm saying. We always look at the radius, look at the square footage. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm talking about home. I'm talking about homes as opposed to apartment buildings.
right.
Let's take apartment buildings. You know what I'm saying? We stack on top of each other with our own personal problems, and then you know what I'm saying. You bring a dog into the effect or something. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole type of different aggression. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's always aggression in the hood because we always trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? That's hood
Well,
mentality.
I think that
Is
is
that
part
like
of
a steep?
That's
contributing.
why you on it, bro. Go
Or
ahead.
is that like a crab in the barrel mentality? You know what I'm saying?
But ain't that what go on in the hood? We talking about hood mentality. That's what go on in the hood.
That's
Ain't
part of
nobody gonna get up. Ain't nobody gonna get up above nobody else. But we all speak about equality. You see what I'm saying? But hood mentality is always set to go ahead, G. I mean, G. Hood mentality is always set to set you back.
what you got to say, G. You look like you got a lot to say.
I'm trying to get my thoughts together.
All right,
And, and that's all I'm saying. Hood mentality is just a mind frame, a thought.
and it
Like you
is.
saying. It's just a mind frame and thought.
True.
And that's what we
Absolutely.
and that's what we caught up in. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say always resonate from the hood. That's the
So
hood mentality from my point of view.
I understand the hood mentality, because I've been there before too. But
Mhm.
the question is, how and when do you progress? Or do you, because
I guess.
these are choices, right?
Okay.
These,
Like, that's what I was just about to say. I was like, at what point do you grow up and be like,
yeah,
damn, where is that?
I guess that's what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long do you
Like
stay
seriously,
hood?
like at what point is it just like, okay, that's not cool. Killing my people is not cool.
Come on now.
Either with drugs or with firearms or whatever.
right.
Like at what point is it just like There's something better out there, and you always talk, and they're always talking about it's the white man keeping us down.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't post
Yes,
the
they
dang
yes
on.
they contribute. Yes, there are contributions, but at the same time, if you're not falling for it, how can you fall?
Hmm.
I mean, come on, man. Like that's it's always about the daily dollar. Sometimes I feel like it's us holding us back. You know what I mean? Like
Because
It is.
oftentimes it is. Right. I said it on here once before. Um,
that's true.
when you begin to do better, you always gonna have somebody that's gonna be like, "Oh, you think you better than?"
Yeah,
And the
that's
question,
our
the response isn't, "No, I'm not better than you, but I am better." Why can't we accept that part of it? I am better. I'm not
what?
better than you. I'll never be better than you, but I am better than this goddamn situation. I am better
Straight
than
Right.
the
like that.
circumstances, right? I
Right.
am better than simply being at this point in life. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm still. We both still humans. We both still have intrinsic value. So why don't you be better too? Come with me. Let's do that. Right?
Come with me, man.
Gnarls
Like
Barkley has a song,
But at
and
the
some
same
of the
time, you can't take everybody with you. Yes,
because
you be
yeah,
like,
because
okay, I want you to come with
because
me,
they don't have
right,
that
but you
same
can't take
mentality.
everybody with you.
right.
But not everybody's situation is the same either. Some people
That's
might need to
true.
grind. Some people might need to grind for a different reason, medical expenses, or you know what I'm saying. So they grind is totally different than a person that's trying to hustle. You see what I'm saying? So I can't get caught up in your world when I'm trying to get what I need. So
So we had a comment on TikTok. It said, I think hood mentality is different than street mentality. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Explain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do need you. If I, matter of fact, come on off of TikTok, get on YouTube, look up the
Yeah.
Family Bloodline podcast, and jump in the box.
hood and street is the same shit. Because if
Think
you
it's
in the hood, then you know some street shit.
right.
Pretty
You do.
stupid. Um.
And what
So
up? What up?
No, but you ain't. But okay, so you weren't exposed to hood activity as opposed to you know what I'm saying. So you went in. So uh, so this the question. My producer just told me that they were exposed to. You like that shit, don't you?
That's dope.
You like
That's
that
dope,
shit.
cuz. That's
My,
dope.
my my producer just told me that they grew up in the hood, but they weren't exposed to street shit. Is that the
I
thing?
can understand that. I
I
can
feel
understand.
yeah,
I can
You
do
can
that.
understand that? Okay, speak to
Yeah.
me. Speak to
I
me.
mean,
So
cause
go
like
ahead,
the
Wanda.
stuff
You
that
got it.
y'all got into, I knew was there, but I never experienced it myself.
Wait a minute,
Right.
wait a
Because
minute. What
I
you
know
just
it's
say?
there, don't mean I experienced it.
Okay.
You take part in it.
I
Right.
mean,
It
That you
I
knew
mean,
that
about.
experience wasn't my
I
experience.
never
I knew
thought
it
about
was there, but it wasn't my experience.
So so with that knowledge, you okay, you weren't nerd, but you knew about the activity that was going on.
Yeah.
So how you not exposed to that? How you not gain knowledge from that?
No, it's not
That's
that
my
you
thought.
didn't gain. It's not that you didn't gain knowledge. It's the fact that that wasn't your experience. That was
you're not
so,
deep into.
so I get everybody not into everything, but you got that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You in the hood, so you got some you might not did the activity,
So
but you exposed to the activity. So
what's the difference?
why
What
you not exposed to it?
There's a
well.
difference,
That's true.
right?
Okay, I see
Speak
what
to me.
you're
Speak to
saying
me.
I
because
see what you're saying
just
though,
because
Dirk. I do.
you hear gunshots, and the gunshot's going to affect you differently from the person that actually got shot and the person that's actually hearing the gunshot.
Right.
Correct.
so is that hood or street?
We all knew what
It's the
motherfuckers
same
what
shit.
yeah, we knew
It's
what we
the same.
knew
That's
what
what I'm saying. It's the same. So
It's the
we
same.
So if I so
okay.
so somebody sells some crack and somebody get chased by a dog in the hood, which
I don't
which you
even know
know
what the
which
fuck to do with that analogy, cuz I don't know.
That's totally different.
so I'm saying like you say hood and street, right? Hood and
They the
street shit.
same thing.
It's same.
So if I sell I don't
It's the activity in the streets.
so if I
So
get chased by a dog in the hood, It's that
It's
hood
just
activity.
you ran down the damn street, didn't you?
So let me say this. So you getting chased by that dog in the hood, and you turn around and you shoot that dog.
But it's
I don't. I can't follow these analogies. I'm lost
I
as a
don't
mother.
know. I thought it'd be some hood. Cause like what you was saying, like uh uh a hood person wouldn't have a gun on them. A street person would have a gun on them. So that's a
But
different activity. But
no, I think
Uh,
it's the same.
I don't either because
that's
just
why I say it's all the
because
same. But
yeah, just
I'm
because
just
we know what prostitutes do don't mean
yeah,
we out here
that's
being
why I
pimps,
said feel like
right?
it's all the same myself.
Just because
But
we know what prostitutes
I
do don't
don't
mean we out here being pimps, right? We know what the game is. We knew what was going down on
it's
Cherokee.
pimps out there.
It is pimps out here, but that don't mean that you have been exposed to the direct actions of being a prostitute or being a pimp, right? So expanded, there's expansion and contraction.
Not in this day and age, because it's out there.
Uh,
Yeah, anyway, go ahead.
so
I
you
ain't
can grow up. You can grow up in the hood, right? But just because you grow up in the hood doesn't mean that you participate in hood and street activities.
I get we get that. We get that. But that I was just going off of the knowledge.
Oh yeah, I
So
mean that's street
so being
smarts.
so
Being street
so
smart.
so that's we were trying to separate street and hood, and it's all the same activity. It's
It
all
is.
Yes and no.
it's the knowledge of what's going on in your community. It's the knowledge of what's you ain't never been exposed to it, but you know what's going on. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I guess
So it's us. Go ahead. It's all in the same realm. That's
I
what
mean
I'm
I
saying.
see what you're saying. I
Just because you ain't exposed to it, don't mean you don't know about it.
just
Right.
because you like
Go ahead, G.
no, I'm saying I see what you're saying though.
So when you weren't exposed to it, somebody told you
Right.
like
Just because
that's
you ain't
not
seen
the
the
way.
back then you said
Right.
you
We
ain't
don't do that.
you
We
didn't
don't.
you ain't see this crack
So,
get sold. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't around.
so it was always
Activity. You wasn't around.
tied into hood and community and hood and
I feel
street.
I
You
see,
know what I'm
I see
saying?
what you're saying, but it's just all the same to me. I mean, kind of.
Okay, but at the end of the day, the question still remains: is like, why are we? This is what I want to
Oh,
say. Why is it that part of our blackness has to be validated by street shit, by hood shit?
Because
That's a
that's supposed to
that's a
make you
great question.
hard.
That's what they promote. Some propaganda.
It makes you hard.
Because we talked about this on our meeting. Like, I don't want my kids to ever experience any hood or street shit. I don't care how you chop it up.
Absolutely not.
And I don't want them to be engaged in any of that.
I
If they
think my
don't
kids
learn
went
about it,
through that
just
shit.
stories that I got to tell you, but you don't need to be in this because this is not a way to be. There are better
Right.
ways of being than having to identify or have your experience or your black card have a fucking stamp of approval because of shit back.
Who the hell is giving out these black cards anyway?
Man, it ain't no it's some invisible black man.
I
Like
don't think it's. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. What if I pull up at an event, I pull out a deck of cards, and I be like, "Y'all want to jam some spades?" There's a
okay,
lot of black people that don't play spades. But if I pull that up in another community, they're gonna be like, "What?" But that's
yeah,
part of my. That's part of my. That's part of my. Even though I ain't exposed to the hood, my daddy taught me how to play spades. He taught me how to play 7 card stud. You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to play the games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's
why
that
can't
like the games, the jargon, the dress. That's just a movement of a subculture. That's what that is. So not everybody's exposed to that part of it, and not
right? But
everybody
that's
expected to because
but that's what,
not every black person, no, not everybody black person we know play chess, but we do know motherfuckers that do play
correct,
chess.
correct,
You did,
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
and that expression doesn't go the opposite way. Like, man, how you don't know how to play chess, motherfucker? You black.
But I'm saying
Well,
chess
when you
ain't
don't
looked
know
at
how to
like
play spades,
spades.
they be like, "How the hell you don't know how to play spades? You
But
black."
I'm
Right.
saying,
Spades is a dominant black thing. Spades ain't looked at like chess. You know what I'm saying? So
hey,
that's what I'm getting at. That's a hood activity.
I said she don't play spades.
I
I'm a
understand there's a lot of people that don't. It's a lot of black people that don't play spades. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
I'm
probably
just
safe
not
for
good
not
at it.
knowing how to play
I mean, I
spades.
don't play, but I'll bush a leg.
I don't eat watermelon. I don't eat watermelon. That's associated with us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Watermelon is overrated.
that's three people here. You know what I'm saying? But
I
that
look.
that's associated with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of hood. That's what I'm getting at. It's a lot of hood stuff that's that's always
But
mm,
see, this
that's
is why I keep telling you.
hood
X,
versus
X,
culture.
you've been
Okay.
quiet over there. X, you've been pretty quiet and patient. It looked like you had a few things to say.
Go
Who?
ahead. I'm sorry.
What'd you say,
Who
Fat?
you, who you say, G?
Xavier, am I getting your name
Oh,
wrong? Oh,
Nope.
okay.
no,
I
no,
thought I fucked up.
no. Well, I think there's a whole lot of different experiences that would qualify as the black experience. Me
Agreed.
personally, I grew up in the suburbs, like outside of Houston. But at the same time, I used to come up here to St. Louis on literally every summer. So I
Pop,
have
pop,
that,
pop, 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 pop. How about that?
like yeah, I have that experience
You
to
see
make
what I'm
I know
saying?
what
But
I
he's
have
in the
that experience,
suburbs. They ain't experienced it. That's what he's saying.
but that doesn't make my experience living in the suburbs valid.
Absolutely
It's
not.
valid as an experience because there's still things that I face because of my skin color. Like
Absolutely.
Thank you. Talk to me. Talk to
And I
me.
got a lot of black,
So what?
a lot of
What?
black homeboys that grew up in the suburbs.
Right.
A lot.
yeah,
That's
And
nothing
that
so
wrong.
doesn't.
Friends to
But I
this day.
think the thing
My God.
is, the message that gets pushed is that the message that gets pushed as the black experience is that hood, that street stuff
right.
by the media, by white people as a whole, by
But
the
it,
music,
Propaganda.
and that's
I got X. Just give me a second. I gotta pause you out just for a second because it's not just by white people.
I know it's
We
not. It's
we
not just by white
No, he
people.
said propaganda.
yeah,
We also play our part in perpetuating that.
absolutely.
And
Correct. Correct.
when we're not from that experience, but we feel like we have to perpetuate that to validate our
That's what I'm
blackness,
saying right
that's
there.
how we push it forward.
That boy smart.
So
What you say?
saying,
He just
and
graduated, bro. You heard him? Hey, he speaking smart. My bad. Smart
yeah,
man.
because
Okay,
we're not a monolith.
exactly.
Our
Yeah.
culture, not
We're not.
Mm.
my music. My the way that I've interacted with music. My library for music runs deep. Right
Mine too. Mine
uh
too.
from Bach Z to ZZ Top and everything in between. I love all aspects of music except for bluegrass. I hate bluegrass music, so throwing that out
Bam, bam,
there.
bam. It's the same. It's the same tempo.
Yeah.
Bluegrass, I hate it.
I
It's the same
But
tempo.
it
I
is.
have
It's
Tupac
horrible.
in my
It's
I got Tupac in my phone, but I also got a lot of
Do your thing,
I got
bro. Do your
21
thing.
Savage, but I also got Coldplay and I got
Oh
right.
yeah.
the Strokes in my phone. Like, but that
Oh
doesn't.
no.
I don't have to have straight Tupac, straight Biggie to be black. Like
Exactly.
that's
Right.
the idea that most people around us that aren't don't necessarily look like us or are from different cultures. They usually assign that one monolith that we're talking about to
Sure.
us.
Oh,
Sure.
man,
A lot of us internalize that, and then we
that's
take it.
all I'm saying.
We feel like, well,
The
All right.
I have to do
Since we
this.
throwing our music groups out there, I'm a Metallica fan. That be
right.
that be me and me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Metallica fan.
And so
Anyway,
here's another issue with that because
I said,
I won't point fingers out without first accepting accountability for what I've done, right? And as a culture, unfortunately, we don't accept accountability for what we've done and what we're doing,
yeah,
primarily when it comes to
that's
our
true.
music. Primarily when it comes to our music,
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
If you look at the micro and macro always reflect each other. If you look at the way we are treating each other on the micro level, it's being expressed and sold to us at the macro level.
hmm
And we're doing that because we're buying that shit in
See,
droves. We're
that's
buying that shit,
What
right?
I was saying.
And
I
then
need
it's
to know
pushed
that
out
person like
elsewhere.
you.
But we're doing it directly to ourselves, right? So there's a quote, and the quote says, if I control a man's thoughts, I don't have to worry about his actions.
hmm
Our thoughts have been controlled. And instead of us removing ourselves from these linear ways of thought, we're static in it, and we've bought into it from our politics to our religion to our household, and we won't move past it. We won't move past it, but we're always able, willing, and available to push a finger out. We primarily vote Democratic in our culture, and I think that's a fucked up thing to do.
It is.
Hmm?
We should
Yep.
have no allegiance to any political party the exact same way we should not directly, and this is my personal opinion, is Jay Glass the movement and nobody else's. We should not have a direct tie to any specific religious organization
That's right. Absolutely right.
But
Right.
that's
because
what I'm saying.
we
It
do
should be
that,
about the dudes for the
hell,
people.
yeah. We've given people the power to do this to us at this point,
Yep. That's
Mhm.
what it is.
and we continue to propagate that thing. We won't stop it. But as soon as you get somebody, a brother or a sister to say, "Well, I'm a Republican," oh, how can you? How dare you side with Trump?
Yeah. Pretty much, man. That's what it is.
How
Hey,
dare
it's
you agree
funny.
with Pence?
It's funny
I think
being
it's
who we are. People look at us and like you say,
They look at us crazy.
we automatic. And when we say we got Republican people
In our
in
circle,
our circle, they look at us like, how, why? I'm
What you
like,
mean?
they got views, they got points that we didn't trip off of as you know what I'm saying from our political party. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I don't. Me personally, I never, never just been like, oh, I'm a Democrat. I'm this. I'm that. I just try to hear everybody.
I
I'm
like
trying
the
to hear
conversation.
everybody. I watch Fox News sometimes. I watch
yeah,
CNN. I watch MSNBC. I watch it all. I'm trying to pull everything I can and see what helps me.
yeah,
I know that's not
What it's
right,
all about. No,
but
that's
at
what
the
it's all
same
about.
time, I want to see what's right for
And
me.
that's more what the people should do.
not
That's
yeah.
what you got to say.
I mean, not everybody does that. It's like it's easy to say, well, we need to get out of that mindset, but the thing is, it's hard to get out of that mindset when that's all that's around you.
That's all you know,
It's hard to go.
right?
It's hard to go
You
to your
know
own,
that from your
make your own
people.
path.
And that's why
It's
I
That's what
said
I'm
it's all
saying.
you can
easier.
say.
It's easier and
All right.
more comfortable to stay in that thought process or that lifestyle
yeah,
because you surround yourself with a certain group of people. You want to keep those people because we're social creatures. And
Mhm.
we need our connections. We don't want to risk losing those connections. And whenever you looking to change, you threaten to lose those connections. And that fear of not that fear of losing those connections and not being able to form new ones.
Stop you from
I think
doing
what keeps a lot of people back.
that's a great point. That's
Oh,
a great
and that's all I was saying about being boxed in, G. When we stacked on top of each other, that's
Hmm.
Yeah,
all we see.
That's what
Same
you
like
think.
this. You know what I'm saying? That's all you surrounded by.
yeah,
Until you grow, you know what I'm saying, get the education, you know what I'm saying? But it take years, you know what I'm saying? You stuck in that situation until you can get out. Like I told you, my baby told me, she was like, Daddy, that's when I get old enough to leave, I'm leaving. When she turned 18, she left St. Louis. She got
yeah.
up out of it. You know what I'm saying? She
Hmm.
don't, and I respect it and love it. And that's all I'm saying. But until you get to go see something different or you taste different food, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes food, like y'all trying to get me to go taste some sushi, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Until you taste some different
yeah.
food and put something different in you, you know what I'm
Broad,
saying?
broaden your horizon, my brother.
That's all you know.
Come on now.
Okay, I'm with it. I'm just, and I don't disagree with either one of those points, right? So I'll be the
Correct,
first
correct.
to say that I am never 100% correct because I know better. I'm only 100% in that statement that I know better that than to think that I'm 100% correct all the time. But yeah, absolutely 100% correct that people do get stuck there. If you don't know better, you can't do better,
Straight like that.
and
Hmm.
that's the truth. That is the truth. And so the hope is we push each other to know and do better, and not continue to glorify the disrespect of each other as black men, and not accept the disrespect of our sisters or our daughters, and not just stop with our community and our culture, but expand that even further. Dr. Cornel West said it about a decade ago on Bill Maher. He said what has to happen in our community, and I've said this on multiple different platforms, but what has to happen in our community is we have to fill our cup up with love because we don't love each other enough right now. We've got to fill our cup up with
And
love and then allow that love to spill out to everybody else. So right now, it really is a us problem. It's not a them problem. It's not a they
yeah.
us problem.
Yeah.
That's how I look at the hood mentality as an us problem. I mean,
Mhm.
again, if you just take a simple thing like gangs, I did a recording on TikTok and I was asking black men. I was like, hey, when did we say that it was okay just for our sons and our nephews and our cousins to just go so far into gang culture and activity that this is the thing that they got motherfuckers that are father figures that promote killing someone the same age looks exactly like you.
But it is. This shit's crazy. Shit is
And
crazy. It's all us, man. You're right.
yeah, and that's what it comes down to. And
So,
it's a painful, honest truth that we
mhm.
won't deal with. And this is taking our women aside, right? This is put like
Yeah.
asking our women to pause for a second, let us deal with this shit as men because we failed our community in that stance. We've simply
Straight
allowed
right there. What it is.
this
What
whole
it
thing
is.
to just overtake us to the point to where at a certain areas people have become immobilized by this. They've taken over neighborhoods. Motherfuckers saw New Jack City and they really thought that that was real. Like that's how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
I mean, it was real, but
Yeah, it was a dope ass. It was a
It's
dope
on
ass movie.
around down there every
Well,
goddamn neighborhood.
anyway, yeah, I get what you're saying, G.
But that
So,
that that shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened.
and
Flat
then
out. Like
how do we have? And this is why I can't completely and totally disagree with Charleston White. But how do we have motherfuckers 55, 60, 65 years old, OGs that's promoting this shit?
that's still. Oh yeah. See, talk about your Jay Prince and
I'm
all
not
them cats.
naming any names because I don't know them personally. But
Yeah,
Well, you right.
it's
Let me
still a
like
question.
let me not
that's
do
a
that.
bad
But at the same
advertisement in the
time,
hood.
That's
You
the
know what I'm
dude that got takeoff
it,
clapped up.
Right. And so when
right
again,
though.
when we take all things in consideration and we have to take a few steps back and we have to deal with uncomfortable truths, we can't say, oh well, the white man, the white man, the white man. We can't do that anymore. We can't.
saying?
And that's not
And
saying
we've been on here too long.
yeah, that's not saying that racism doesn't exist. That's not saying that our system ain't fucked up, right? I got all that. But all I'm simply saying is when when are we really gonna get to the point to say, hey, we got to get away from this hood mentality bullshit and be honest about some stuff and start taking care of each other. So that was my rant. Maybe it's because of work and
It's a
I've been drinking
good one.
caffeine and I'm tired as a motherfucker. I don't know.
Nah, it was a good one. It was a real good one. You got points. That was a great point. That's a really good point. Like, I mean, like, we gotta stop holding each other back. We gotta
Yeah,
stop. We gotta check ourselves. Flat out. We have to check ourselves. So,
facts.
yeah.
Damn, it's we are hour and 30 in.
Hey
Golly.
man,
Man,
don't
we
think
always
around
go over. We never go out.
That's why I say, man.
bro said,
That's why I say,
bro, shut-
I look at bro, I say, bro, we hell over.
I didn't know this. So what's gonna happen? Oh, I
We
should ask
We
you.
been doing,
gotta push.
we
We
been
gotta
It's
push
all
to the
us.
next.
close it
It's
out.
all us.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nothing
we
happening.
gotta push to the
Okay.
next one. We gotta push
Oh,
to the next topic, which is what got you
Oh,
effed up.
well, that's
what
in them
the
cheeks.
devil? Is that pole in her ass?
That pole is her ass.
Oh my god.
What?
Hey, if she was on the subway, she would move.
Oh my God.
Oh, TikTok
Oh
glitch.
my
Sorry.
God.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh,
Oh
So
my lord.
all
Okay.
right.
next
All right.
topic.
Well, who's starting this one off? What
What
got you
got y'all
effed up?
effed up this week?
Actually, I Wanda and next. Y'all go first. Y'all on this one first. Let me push y'all to.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go? Okay. What got me effed up this week?
Yes.
Let's think about it. uh,
This week.
um, drill. Drill got me effed up this week.
Oh man, he at work, huh?
Yep.
Oh,
I know how that feel.
So, but it's cool because also event planning got me effed up this week. This crap is hard.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, so event plan. I'll be like, dude, what do you like? What do you want? What do you want me to do? But it always come together at the end, so it's all good, and it's for my baby. So whatever. What got you effed up this week? You can say it, cause
Yeah, I was telling you about it earlier, but
yeah.
so I guess the day before I graduated, I was in a relationship and I found out my girl had cheated on me. So,
What?
God.
so
So,
yeah, the day
Oh,
before too, fucked up,
yeah.
trying to smile the pain, walking across the stage.
But you look good though.
Thank
You
you.
did. You look good though.
Right.
But yeah, so
It's
it was a rough weekend just trying to get through and process everything.
But we about to turn up, so you ain't even got to worry about it.
Oh,
you
it's
need
better things
you need
out here, brother. It's
you need to
better
go
things out here, brother. Don't need women
But
out
over
what
Dirt
really
Crib,
got me
turn it
effed
up
up,
one time for the one time.
here. Better know it.
Go ahead.
what really got me effed up was shit. Just as I was trying to like move past it, I guess she called me through like
Of
being
course,
blocked.
of
So
course.
she hit me. She tried to spin back, and
Stank ass heifer. We don't like her. Whoever you
He
are,
said,
That's right. We
whoever
don't
you
like
are,
her.
my
I hope when you
bad,
taking a
my
trip around the
bad.
block,
calm
you
down.
get some wet cement and fall on your face. All right, go ahead, X. My bad. I
But
just
yeah,
need to
yeah,
get
she
that out
tried to she tried to spin back, and I guess I did try to make it work,
there.
but
Sure.
then when you give a mouse a cookie, they're gonna ask for some milk. So
Stop, there you go. I gotta keep stop.
when you
Oh,
Stop.
okay.
Graduated,
so
man.
it's
Come
like
on. Boy, it's a
I
bad man
as soon
right
as I
here.
gave her that power
Bad
to
man.
or as soon as I gave her that chance to come back, it's like in my mind when you cheat on somebody
You don't have no
and you
upper
want to
hand.
and you're
Stop.
trying to take it
It's
back,
she didn't let you
you got to
anyway,
do
man.
everything in your power to win them back over. Like you have no bargaining chips, you have no leverage
Right.
with you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't on your
But
side,
I
bro.
guess
This
with
this
her,
ain't
that
good.
wasn't the case because as soon as I was like, okay, this is some stuff I could work
Hey
on,
man.
honestly, in the relationship. We wasn't perfect. We wasn't perfect up until the point where, like, she cheated. But I'm still willing to be like, okay, yeah, this is stuff I could work on. She wasn't willing to do that. She was trying to be like, oh yeah, this is on you. This is on you now. This is your fault. So
Oh,
yeah,
you were
yeah,
just
because I'm like, yo.
Mhm.
And then she started threatening to leave. Then she started threatening to leave me. Like I'm not the one who took her back.
I was like, oh,
Like if you can't see it from my perspective, then if you
She
can't see it
crazy.
from my perspective, then you need to then I need to move on. I'm like, okay, bye. And then blocked her again, like right after. Like it's but that's what got me fucked up. Like
So here's
yeah.
the thing. I'm gonna give me a round trip ticket to Houston. I got some business to handle, but I'll be back.
oh,
But
don't do it, cuz. It ain't. Look,
it's not
Yeah.
worth it.
living without him
y'all
hurts
let
like
me
her
decide
worst
what's worth it.
punishment.
Y'all let me decide what's worth it.
See,
Okay.
I'm
see,
just saying.
see, see, my hood mentality ain't gonna let me put some money on your book. You know,
Okay. Hey, you
Just
ain't
you
even gotta
looking
worry
at
about
that
it. My
big for
stable is
practice. You
straight.
know what I'm
Just tell my
saying?
husband to hit the
But that's what
savings
I'm
account.
saying.
We good over here. I'ma get
Look,
out.
all I'm saying is this is what's going to happen. Mark my words. And it's going to feel like the longer it goes, the worse she's going to feel. she's going to end up saying, "Oh, wow, I really did fuck that up.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
Really did."
that was
And
my baby.
did.
Her everyday life
That-
is going to end up being an individual hell until she can accept and own up to the
Mhm.
shit that she did. That's the honest truth.
And then
You telling the
your
truth.
cousin is gonna put her ass.
No, that's allegedly.
That
Oh
allegedly.
no, this ass whooping is not alleged. This shit is promise. This is not an alleged ass whooping. Okay? It's not
That's right.
alleged. No, I'm gonna do that shit.
Oh
I'm gonna
Lord.
get that. This ain't no OJ scenario. If I did it, no, I did this shit.
It's
Okay.
allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, she too.
We do not
Yeah,
promote
I'm
violence.
sorry.
yeah.
That's hood shit. My bad. My fault. My fault. I digress. I digress. All right,
Well,
who's
Yeah.
next?
hey
Who's
fam,
next?
sorry that shit happened. It happens to the best and the worst of us. It's
Yeah.
life.
Thanks.
For sure.
Part of life, dog.
So,
I
Part of
appreciate
life.
Shots
for
of
sure.
tequila.
Go
You
sometime.
Yeah, part of life, dog.
drink
Hell yeah.
a bottle of Jameson and do that for 2 years straight. You'll be fine.
What?
You said do what?
All
I didn't hear you.
Don't listen to that
Hey,
because he give the best and
yeah,
the worst
don't
advice
listen
at
to
the
me.
same damn time.
It's that
Don't
it,
listen to
yeah,
that.
don't listen to that part. Don't listen to that. It's not real. It's let me who next? Damn it, dirt.
Yeah. Pull up on me, bro. You know what I'm
Pull
saying?
up
And we
on
gon'
me.
and I'm gonna be that cousin. We gonna go kick it
Oh,
tonight.
we can kick it tonight.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it like Usher and them did it in that
He's
video.
here
You know,
until Monday, guys.
you know what I'm saying?
He's here until Monday.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's how I'm pull up on. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna party. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a great. But that's the hood. That's the hood guy in me. You know what I'm saying? That's the loyalty in me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got for you when you going out there hooping. You know what I'm saying? Putting up your $1 billion shots. You know what I'm saying? I'm that cousin. I'm that homeboy. I'm that friend. I'm that compadre. Whatever you want to look at me. You know, I'm there for you.
Appreciate
I
it.
might shoot a couple videos. Yo, don't discredit me for all them years that I've been there for you. You know what I'm saying? So when we
What
got
got
him,
y'all effed up this week?
Right. What got you effed up, cuz?
I had to go buy a battery for this truck,
Oh,
and I had to take out so many parts.
Yes.
Yes,
to get to the
man, I
battery.
had L boys, J boys.
Yes.
On the back.
I had to take out so many parts just to take
Question.
out the battery.
I got a
I
question.
want to get a new
I
one.
got a question real
It's
quick.
like the
I didn't
Why
think I
didn't you
needed
just
the
take
battery.
it to the
fire.
dealership to get it done?
To the dealership
They gonna charge
for
you.
300 bucks. I bought
Uh,
a battery cheap. I bought the
But you don't
battery
have to
cheap,
do
but
all that stuff. They could do it.
well, I couldn't drive it to the dealership. So you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Luckily, it broke down right in front of the house, and it wouldn't start. So I just hopped in the other car and drove and got me a battery.
Okay.
Got more power, more efficiency, but it was still a dilemma because I had to go pick up some pedestals.
Uh
So I had to go drive. I had to go drive to wash and dry pedestals. So I had to jump in the pilot, and I didn't think they were gonna fit in the pilot, and they fit, but it still had me effed up because I was in a whole state of mind. I was so messed up.
cuz.
You know
Yup.
what I'm saying? It just threw my whole day off. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to meet a guy at 1 o'clock, one their own time. You know, I'm a schedule type of guy. I'm a punctual type of person. So it threw me off.
Yeah.
That's what got me effed up. I had a lot of plus my flowers ain't growing outside for real that I planted. So but that's a whole nother story. But
They'll grow. Give it
He said,
time.
I'm with you on them batteries, cuz I had to get my battery changed. I was down at AutoZone, me and dude on YouTube trying to figure this whole thing out.
damn.
I'm looking at him like, my man's, this is a battery. We two grown ass men. I didn't change batteries before.
man, that's how I'm looking at my wife, man. He's like, you need anything? I'm like, hey man, just give me a second. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to take
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying? Like I
and
had to take off like oh so many oh so much, bro.
yeah,
Yes.
I
yeah.
never I guess
These
because I keep the whole
hey, these batteries nowadays are for the streets. Like
We
they
got you effed
they
up,
are
G.
ridiculous.
uh,
My
We
God.
got you
Yeah, see
effed
what gets
up.
you effed up.
what got me into it?
Yeah.
Uh, you. Uh,
Yes, Warren Sapp,
oh,
you.
man, people, the people who be getting the lottery, people being in line for lottery, man, get y'all ass on, get out of here, out of here. Y'all take too damn long. I was going in there for just for some Rellos, dog. I was in there for 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
What
They
was on
gotta
say,
pick
hey,
their
let
numbers.
me get
What
that
are
big
y'all
let me get
doing?
They trying to get
that
They
their
picking
nails.
their numbers.
Like, mama, it was an old lady. God bless her heart. She was sweet little lady and everything. They said bye to everybody when she left. Dog,
So she
she
said
was
bye
in
to
there.
everybody when she
She
left.
had at least 7 tickets, just handing them to her so slowly. I'm home. Oh, I gotta get home. I just want. I had to meet a little lady. I had a whole mission set up. I just needed some Rellos.
She trying to get her meal ticket, bro.
One pack of Rellos. That's all I did.
big note.
That's all I did. I did. I mean, I went later than that, but I made my. Everything was good, but
He
it
said he
took
made his D appointment.
so
I heard him.
long, dog. But yeah,
See, a punctual person too. You know what I'm saying?
that's what got me. I like to be on time.
I'm
I
with
like
it.
to be on time for everything. But yeah, that's what got me that stuff. Effed up, effed up. Start.
Got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Jigga.
So what got me effed up, and I kind of talked about this last week. But the closer it gets for me to exit my current occupation, the more a little bit upset I get with myself because I've spent 20 plus years making somebody else, making an organization ridiculously talents, but I've neglected to do the same for myself in the same fashion. Right. So what got me effed up is it's time for me to leave. And I don't know why people do this. For the life of me, when you see a mother, when you look in somebody's eyes and you see that they eyes went dull and you ask them to do something and they give you that look like, man, I should cuss you and your mama out.
Uh,
You like, motherfuckers at that point, they it's really time for them to go. They got shit to do. They got other things to concentrate on. But instead of saying, okay, we're gonna let you just kind of like bow out gracefully, it becomes a mad dash to get you to do more with the little time that you got left than what you've done the entire time that you've been there. You dig? Let people go. Let people go. Just leave motherfuckers. And I got a bad attitude when I finally get a bad attitude. My shit, and it lasts for a little minute until
for
I
sure.
find. And I
I'm
gotta
sick and
cut.
tired of being sick and tired.
Like when I get on that level and I'm there and I'm just like, I gotta cuss everybody in the vicinity out because I know somebody, everybody done something. And I just gave them some grace, right?
Mhm.
If I'm there, you know what? You know what? Fuck you. Fuck your mama for having you. Your granny
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
smell like a week old baloney water, and your mom, your sister
Mhm.
look like she smelled like hot dog water. I just let people go.
Baloney water.
Let people go. That's all I'm saying. Leave people alone. Let them go. Just let people
It
be.
smell like
That's all
some
I'm
shit
saying.
there.
That's what got me effed up. It
Mhm.
really, really.
Weak old baloney water. That's the one.
Yes,
Dang.
week old baloney water. They said the same thing on TikTok.
That's some
Who
shit
boiling
there.
their bologna? I need to know who's boiling bologna out here.
somebody,
That's
some,
the that,
somebody old nasty ass mama. I don't know.
Who's
that's the
boiling
question
bologna?
there.
We don't
That's
boil
the
bologna.
question.
All
Close
right.
us out, G. Close us out, G.
Yeah,
You better
final
close
thoughts.
us
Final
out.
thoughts. Let's knock out final thoughts and we're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out. Final thoughts. few seconds or less.
Okay. Always give everybody grace. Don't forget to hug. Those are free. Give a smile. Don't forget to brush your floss at least twice a day. Drink plenty of water.
I do that.
Hood
Y'all final thought.
mentality. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
X got
good?
did his final
Don't be like
thoughts, man.
John
My
Moran.
bad, kid.
His final. He said, "Don't be like John Morant."
Facts.
And I'm finna speak on it.
G, you is
Straight
so
like that.
Is that is
silly.
that your final thought?
Like, straight
John
like
Morant?
Oh, I
That
guess
was it. Nope.
I thought with that is with John Moran is when you have everything that you could ask for and everything that you want, then your true character will show.
Mm,
Oh, that's good.
that.
I like that.
That's big. That was hard. That was big.
Good
I
job.
can dig it.
Thank you.
That was big. Yeah.
I can dig
I
it.
like that shit.
Yeah.
Dirt and T-ball, y'all final thoughts?
Hey man.
Wait a minute, don't make me laugh. It's too late.
You gonna say don't make me laugh while you falling out the Cuz
Oh,
say
man.
don't make me laugh.
Y'all so
Yeah.
silly.
Nigga
Hey,
straight on
hood
up.
mentality. You know what I'm saying? Rise
Dig.
above it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with, you know what I'm saying, being individual, being who you are. But at the same time, we don't know the whole situation. We don't know the ramification of his people. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to blast them, like y'all say. But for him to cast his crew out, it's a whole different. You know what I'm saying? We got the same situation with Patty Mahomes and his brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
You, you see what I'm saying?
Isn't he under trial
Sometimes,
like something like sexual misconduct or something? Sexual
correct, correct,
harassment?
correct.
Something like that.
But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, sometimes your people are who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's a blood relative. That's what I was trying to speak to you on earlier, Jig. Like us being first cousin. I'm not your brother, but we tied. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you caught up in certain situations. We don't know the whole ramifications of that, but we'll see.
Okay.
Uh,
G-ball.
uh, final thoughts. I mean, yeah. Hey, man, everybody just spread some love out here, Jack. Straight
That's
like that. Everybody just give love to one another, to your
that's
neighbor.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know
Everybody,
what you're saying.
doggone it. Now, I wasn't ready for a final thought. I didn't know this was a segment, but I mean,
Thoughts is
That's a
every
good
night.
final thought. I
doggone it.
love
Yeah,
it.
man. Love another.
Dig
Love,
it.
love each other, man. Doggone it.
Okay.
Doggone it.
With it. So,
Doggone me.
my final thoughts as always. Don't be like me this week, but give everybody a little more mercy, a little more grace, and sprinkle that with copious amounts of love. Because that's at the end of the day, we are all human having human experiences.
Hell yeah.
That is my final thought. And with that being said, family, in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank y'all for coming out. God bless. And
Good night.
we're
All
gonna
right.
play this. We're gonna play this outro. Here we go with the retro outro.